Okay, our next lesson on education, we'll look at the connections between ethnicity and educational attainment. Yeah, ethnicity and educational attainment. And this is a fancy way of saying how well or how badly a group do in their exams at school, their educational attainment, the grades they get. So we're going to study the evidence on this topic, to understand the problems and to think about statistics a little bit, because sometimes they're a little bit misleading. Keywords are ethnic minorities, population, variety, African, Afro-Caribbean, Asian, Indians, Pakistani, Bengali, Chinese, class, and a self-fulfilling prophecy, which we did in a previous lesson. Okay, so that's, first off, make a clear statement. Ethnicity means the ethnic group you belong to. It is not just skin colour, race. It is culture, language, values, norms as well. For example, we have West Africans and Afro-Caribbeans. They are genetically, racially, genetically the same, ethnically very different. Yeah? So and this there appears to be a connection between what ethnic group you are from and how well or how badly you're doing in schools. And if you're wondering, I've put these photographs here because these days we tend to think of white working class boys as an ethnic group, or they've been treated as such. So, let's look at some data. This red line is the average, just over 50%. This is portion of pupils getting 5 A stars to C, including English and Maths. Yeah, this is in 2009. So, white British is just a shade over the average. In class, I'm going to ask you to figure out why that is mathematically. This is mathematics. This column is bound to be the average, or near the average. Why? I'll go through others. So, Irish, above. White and Asian, above. Indian, quite a long way above. Chinese, quite a long way above. Black African, below. Black Caribbean, quite a long way below. Yeah. Let's look at this in a bit more details here. These are figures from 2006. So white British, 51%. Mixed race, 40%. Indian, 65%. Black Caribbean, 33%. Chinese, 75%. So the figures tell us that these kids here are going to do very well. These girls here, these Indian girls, they're going to do very well. Yeah. The incorrect thing to think that lots of you, before you study this, probably do think is, oh, they're just clever. In Chinese, they're just smarter. This is incorrect. There's no genetic difference in intellect between different ethnic groups. It's more complicated than that. This figure here is the problem. It's 51% white British. That doesn't help us. Most people are white British. If you then break it down into the middle class and the working class, you get these figures. Middle class is 70%, the working class is 30%. Then suddenly these figures down here don't look so outrageous. Yeah? The Black Caribbean one is close to the working class one. The Chinese one is close to the middle class one. That's a clue to what's going on here. Let's go through it. So we'll make some notes on the table. The figures show that different ethnic groups have different educational attainment. In sociology, we want to know why, and the answers are not straightforward. So some sociologists do argue, well, it's racism. It's teachers not liking black kids. That's one argument. Some people say, well, it's a cultural thing. In certain cultures, very highly value education, others don't. So Afro-Caribbean don't value education, I say. Chinese culture values education above almost everything else, and therefore they push their kids much harder. Yeah. Maybe it's a self-fulfilling prophecy. When teachers see Asian kids, they go, oh, they're going to be clever, they're going to be working hard. When they see black kids, they go, oh, they're going to be lazy, they're going to be trouble. And maybe it's class. Maybe, importantly, maybe ethnicity is a red herring. The fact is that the Afro-Caribbean people are mostly working class. Maybe that's why they're struggling. They're struggling for the same reason the white working class are struggling. Maybe the Chinese students are middle class and that's why they're doing well. That's why I said this lesson's about stats. You've got to be careful the way you use stats. You've got to be careful you know what they're actually showing you.